This is the life cereal of makeup looks, and you're trying to make it something spicy. Have you ever had your throat corked? Not a drop of air in or out.
Well, that's choking.
Stuck. Yeah.
16 ways to know if a guy's into you.
16 ways to suck his at a birthday dinner.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh God. Let's keep it going.
Hey, darling, you're going to be a star.
You're going to be a star. You need to do, the movies and the shows. And
the show a little skin.
You are beautiful, Tracy. Goodbye. Oh my God.
I wasn't recording us. We did an intro and I wasn't recording us. Do you want to do what you did to me again? Yeah. No wonder I killed you in my dream.
I don't know what you mean, Tracy.
If you do the Edna Turnblad voice to me. I was saying I had a dream about you last night. I can't quite remember it, but it involved death.
I was stunning, fly, sexy, gorgeous, and beautiful.
I think I was killing you or like trying to stop you from being murdered. I don't know. But then again, if you watched last week's episode, you know you were a victim of a hate crime. So maybe it was telepathic. I knew something was going wrong.
Thanks.
Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah. Great.
So
wonderful.
We are talking about the top 10 fall makeup trends. So like our top 10 summer makeup trends, we are reacting to Harper's Bazaar. They're up to their buffoonery again.
Bazaar, Tracy.
I'm going to kill you. They're up to their buffoonery again, making their, I think it was called like top 10 top fall makeup trends to watch out for or whatever. And full disclosure, 7 of them I think are Harper's Bazaar, and then I pulled 3 from the IPSY website, all for 2023, to give us a top 10. I know what these are. You don't.
I don't. And we're going to stay relevant, Tracy. It's 2023. I haven't left the house since 2020.
If anybody's looking to be a podcast host, there's an opening. You don't know what they are. And
I don't.
I saw them because I was making the cards for the inserts. Some of them you're going to blow your lid. So I want your authentic reaction.
I have a pain behind my eye and the left side of my neck. Now's not the time.
Yeah. What is half of your face is going to go numb by the end of the episode.
I feel like I'm already like getting one of those headaches where I'm like, so we want to make this choice. There's that lip liner you were looking for before.
Yes, it is. I know where nothing is.
I found it, Tracy. You wouldn't believe it.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Christopher Walken.
The dancing scene. You're timeless to me.
Yeah. Ew. Disgusting.
It's so wrong.
So much.
I couldn't imagine.
I was trying to do Christopher Walken. I can't do it.
Christopher Walken.
Follow your dreams. I can't do it.
But imagine having to be Christopher Walken and take that seriously.
Stare at John Travolta in that makeup.
Touching this man in a fat suit, knowing that makeup was caked,
and he looked like he was stung by a bee.
And could you imagine having to do that choreographed dance in a fat suit, mind you? How hot?
Yes.
The temperature?
Yes.
Oh my God.
My favorite part of that movie was Amanda Bynes, R.I.P. She's not dead, but
I thought you were saying she died.
No,
I said,
no.
When? Where have I been?
She's going through it. So,
again?
And it breaks my, I think so. Yeah. She's like, I don't ever think she really came out of it ever since we got the face piercings and the whole 9, but anything she was ever in, I thought she always stole the show. That, and then Easy A. She was iconic in Easy A.
And there was that time where she was this breakout star from where where she was like, I'm no longer this person.
The Nickelodeon girl. She was like
similar
an adult
to a
actress.
Miley Cyrus, where it's like, I'm no longer the Disney Channel girl and I have to rebrand. But then it's the Lindsay Lohan of it all. It's like it goes to your head and it's sad.
And God only knows what you're repressing from the shit they had to deal with as a kid. Like, I can't imagine.
You hear all the horror stories with Nickelodeon shows.
Oh, and she was huge so young. Didn't she start out on all that? And then she got her own spinoff because she was so good on all that.
God. And that's where she had the That's Me character, right? It was, what was that character where she was sitting on her bed?
Some of them I think got brought over, but because of all that, I'm pretty sure she got her own.
I think that's where she got started with where she had like that story time on her bed. She was like that, and she was like that bitchy girl.
Yes.
And then she was on, oh my God, yes, with the Italian.
Yes.
The Italian, Drake Bell played the guy. And the meatball assassination in the classroom. Do you remember that?
I do. I loved all that, and the Amanda Show was incredible. And I always remember Taron Killam, who was on SNL for a little bit. He was on the old Amanda Show. He played her boyfriend, Taron Killam. I think so, yeah.
Spalding was the one that like loved her.
Yes, but she never like saw him the way he saw her, I think.
And then Spalding found the big toe when her dad...
Possibly. But anywho's, if you know Taron Killam from SNL, he was on the Amanda Show too.
Wow.
But Amanda Bynes, Hairspray, Zac Efron, beautiful. And Queen Latifah was the best parts of that. Queen Latifah was incredible in that. So,
nuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
No more Hairspray. So we... oh my God. Top 10 fall makeup trends. We love to do this because it's not only do we love to rip Harper's Bazaar to shreds and whoever writes these articles because they're ridiculous. But
it's AI, probably.
Yeah, shut up. But we also love to then like offer our own take on like what we think the trend could be. I hate the word like trend of whatever. You can wear whatever you want, whatever you want. To me, it's more about understanding like maybe for fall, it's like your skin changes or your outfit changes and the color story and the color tone. So that makes sense to me. But I hate the whole concept of like no white after Labor Day. You know what I mean?
But I even hate the idea behind people saying, oh, I have green eyes, I can't wear this color.
Totally.
Yes, you can. Yes. Honestly, it's like, I'm a winter, not an autumn.
Yes.
Like, I can't do that.
Yes.
My hair color's a winter.
There's always a way to do something that it can be flattering. It's about understanding the color theory and like how to pull it off in that way.
I'm going to be spitting fire.
You are going to lose your mind. I'm excited. This is the second episode of the day we're recording. It's about 95 degrees in the studio because we only have one wall unit. So that's why I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt in December because it's not December. It's September. Let's take a break. First up.
Get away from me.
I knew you were going to lose it. First up.
Get lost.
First trend is latte.
Are they?
Makeup. Pumpkin spice.
This whole trend is so stupid. Let me tell you something. It's just some brown oopy boopy doopy poopy eyeshadow all over your lip.
Brown makeup.
Stop.
Brown makeup.
Stop it.
I know. It's social media. Social media has ruined makeup. We're running out of ways to do things, so we're reinventing. We're calling brown makeup latte makeup. It's just the same thing over and over again.
I'm going to break this microphone.
This is Kardashian makeup. This was Kardashian makeup in 2016. This is what we called it. It was the same thing. The trend of latte makeup. Do I think that these colors are beautiful for fall? Yeah. But I also love, too, in articles like this, it's like, who do you think is reading these? You know what I mean? Let's say you're like a mom of like 3 or whatever, and you're like, you're reading Harper's Bazaar in the waiting room, and you open up latte. Who the fuck?
Okay, but do you know what, though?
What?
Do you know what they're trying to do?
Grinds?
Okay, so here's the thing, too. Harper's Bazaar, at one point, they were probably the go-to physical copy magazine.
Yes.
They want the younger generation to be attracted. They want the clicks. They want the engagement.
They're what allure.
Cosmopolitan.
Yes. And they, I feel like Harper's Bazaar, unlike a Vogue or a Vanity Fair, has the fashion
16 ways to know if a guy's into you.
16 ways to suck his at a birthday dinner.
Yeah.
Like this, to me, like Harper's Bazaar on like Vanity Fair and Vogue, they always had, they were fashion.
Yeah.
But is it fashion?
It's fashion. It's fashion. But is it fashion?
But is it fashion? This Harper's Bazaar, I feel like, had beauty audience, but they kind of lost it. And Allure took over, I feel like, with the Allure Best in Beauty, which, again, we got to do that when it comes out in December. You talk about a shit show. But Harper's Bazaar had it, and I agree with you. They're like trying to reel in their audience again, just coming up with these ridiculous things.
But then, you know what I always hated? And this is bringing back a memory when these people would always come into Sephora with the ripped out magazine pages crumpled up in their purse. Like, where do I find this?
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, but Clé de Peau is not sold in Sephora, and I need you to go somewhere else.
I'm gonna kill you.
Stop.
Yeah.
They're like, but do you think it's gonna be Liz? And I'm like, no, not on you, Mima.
Yeah. Oh my God, don't attack Mima. And it was like whatever article they had cut out. I was like, girl, they are so misleading you. Like it was such bullshit and riggery.
Honey, they were at the cardiologist and they ripped out that magazine out of the waiting room and they were ripping out pages.
You are spicy today. You are a hot, foamy latte. Which basically latte makeup, how would you describe it? It just means brown everywhere. Like all brown coffee colors.
You know what this was?
What?
The MAC campaign for Whirl. Remember when Whirl was a hot thing?
Yes.
The velvet teddies of it all. It's the velvet teddy eyeshadow and the velvet teddy lip gloss and the velvet teddy pillow and the velvet teddy suit and the 3-piece suit and the hat to match and the purse. And like,
This was like 90s makeup aesthetic.
Infuriating.
Then it became Kardashian makeup. Now it's latte makeup. In 5 years, we're going to call this brown paper bag makeup.
They're going to be doing the Fandango puppets with the makeup on the bag and just...
I can't. I know.
That's all it's going to be.
This is ridiculous. And I would give you an alternative for this latte makeup trend, but there's other ones in this that are better to elaborate on. This is just such nonsense.
It's boring. You know what this is? You know what this really is, though? Trends like this are trying to take something simplistic where everyone can achieve it and make it sound more
unattainable.
Exciting.
Yes. More.
And then they're like, oh, let's make sure everyone can do it and call it something cool so everyone feels included.
Yeah.
I'm like, off.
How do we rebrand Life cereal? Like, that's what you're doing. This is the Life cereal of makeup looks. And you're trying to make it something spicy.
Reese's Puffs.
They have Reese's now with Reese's Puffs in them. Enough is enough. It's too much.
That's the inception I didn't need.
Imagine how hard they are.
That?
Dry Reese's Puffs are going to cut your mouth.
It's like, what's the blow pops when they cut the roof of your mouth when you're doing it?
Yes.
The Reese's is choking you. You're cutting the roof of your mouth and then they're going down your esophagus.
That fake peanut butter is so dry.
Literally, when I was a kid, I was in the back of my dad's truck. My brother was in the front seat. And we were at some store. They were shopping for my dad was shopping for fishing supplies or something. And I was just going along for the ride. And there was a vending machine when we were leaving. I was like, oh, I kind of want something. So I got it and didn't have a drink in the car, but thank God somebody did.
Yeah.
Because it was a 2-pack of the Reese's, pretty standard. Yeah. I popped that first one in and take a bite. And I immediately, it went down the wrong pipe and it was so dry. It I started to choke and I was like,
yeah.
And I can still get air. So I was like, oh.
Have you ever choked full blown? And I like to call it corking. Have you ever had your throat corked? Meaning not a drop of air in or out.
That's choking.
Stuck.
That's full blown.
Yeah.
Like a blocked airway where you're like, I swallowed something wrong and you feel it. Because people are like, oh my God, I'm choking. But pipe. I'm like, if you're getting air in, you're not choking.
Exactly.
But I've never had, see now, hold on one second, please. No.
Yeah.
I once was homesick and I was so congested and so much phlegm that I was going to eat something. And I think it was saltines, which again, the saltine challenge. Yes, literally cement. And I remember I was standing up too. I was in my kitchen and I ate one dry. And all of a sudden there was phlegm that went at the same time. And when I tell you it was it sealed off my airway. And it was a matter of seconds that it cleared. But the panic of I think I'm alone in this house and I think I'm going to die.
Yes. No, there's nothing scarier than
literally took the whole saltine thing and I threw them in the garbage.
You sued saltine.
No, and I was so unrealistically
pissed.
I was like, you. And I threw the rest of the sleeve away there wasn't the box in the cabinet.
Yeah.
So what was I doing? But I was terrified.
I full blown cork choked on a peppermint, the classic round, just whatever, candies? At a Pizza Hut. And my dad had to give me the Heimlich and it shot across the restaurant.
So it went down straight and just
straight. Do you know when I tell you my head exploded when I found out? Do you know Lifesavers with the hole in the middle, the round mints? Yeah. Do you know why they're called Lifesavers? Because there's a hole in the middle, so you can't choke on it.
Is that true?
I'm going to go with yes. Someone told me that. And that blew my mind. Because a full-blown peppermint, I haven't had one since. I think I was 7. I've never had one since because I'm still scarred. I know what I'm
bringing you next time.
Because it's so lubed up and slippery. So it slid right down, corked my throat. And my dad had to give me the Heimlich.
That's really terrifying.
It's petrifying. It's 7 at a Pizza Hut. Talk about embarrassing.
Yeah, the Pizza Hut, not the peppermint.
Yeah. I love that you can still tell where old Pizza Hut architecture lies.
And I love when it's an auto mechanic and I'm like, was this a Pizza Hut?
Because they have that roof.
Yeah, they do. And I'm like, this is a full auto body shop. And then you go down the street and you're like, you sell bicycles? I still smell endless breadsticks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fall makeup.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Solo Eyeshadow. And Kevin's pulling the ripcord. Solo Eyeshadow. This is, and listen, girls, this is the girls, gays, and theys. This is the photo on the website. This is the title, Solo Eyeshadow. So one eyeshadow, garage door.
So now I feel like I know where this is going, and I'm going to try and be calm about it.
Oh, you don't know where this is going? Because there is so much contradictory trends in here. You're going to explode.
This goes back to what I just said, that we are taking something attainable for everybody so everybody feels like they can do the new makeup trend. You don't have to do every makeup trend. Why are we taking something that is solo shadow and making it, you have to make this trend available to everybody.
I know.
If you don't know how to do it or you don't want to do it, don't do it, bitch.
Maybe in your article, tell people how to do their eyeshadow. But nobody that works at Harper's Bazaar could teach people how to do their eyeshadow in an article, so they come up with this.
Do you think these brands like Merit pay for them to write about this?
All throughout the article, right after the solo eyeshadow with the picture, there's a link to this Merit shadow.
So they get paid
and
for
you know
this.
what was another funny one? Let me just say, I'll point it out when we get there. But there's a trend, and the concealer they couple with it to buy is not what could execute the trend. At all.
I'm not joking.
I'm not joking, bitch.
At all.
Yeah, at all. So speaking of solo eyeshadow, I guess they mean Garage Door, which, yeah, girl, a nice, beautiful chocolate brown with maybe a little bit of like a chocolate brown shimmer or whatever on top for
No, that's
fall.
too much.
I know, yeah.
Sorry, solo.
So just one. Just one. This trend means you have to throw out the rest of your eyeshadow.
And you're going to be paying $30 for one shadow when you could pay $30 and get a whole Morphe palette.
Well, imagine how much that is. Insanity, girl. Go buy a Sephora Collection eyeshadow single.
For $9.
Yeah. Statement Lips is number 3. Notice this time around, it's Statement Lips, not Weird Lips. Summer was Weird Lips. They're like, fall makeup trends, lipstick. What are you saying? Wait, what do you mean? Like,
wait, so now hold on, Mary, because now hold on. So if I'm doing the motherfucking latte makeup.
Also a statement lip. Oh, girl, the contradictory in here.
I'm going to put on a statement lip, and these two pictures, first of all, one is just red.
Red.
So that's a statement all of a sudden.
I will say this is clearly pulled from a runway. The way they did that red lip, though. Stunning. Girl, you want to talk about our fall makeup trend? A deep Merlot blue base lip liner. Like I'm talking a deep Merlot. Oxblood from Burberry back in the day. Ombre'd into a blue base cherrier. Oh, Madone.
I remember doing like a vampy look for Halloween one year, and we were just doing like themes every day. And I remember doing this like smudged out like red shadow with like soft black just throughout it. And then I did the black lip liner smudged into a deep red lip liner and then a bright cherry red in the middle.
Yes.
You couldn't tell me shit that day. And that's what I feel like this is. And I love it.
Because I almost think too that kind of a application, the dark, almost going where that Merlot is so Merlot, it's almost brown.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful for fall, where I think winter and holiday really is all about the red lip. The bright Christmas red, where that dark, mysterious red of ombreing with that brown Merlot lip liner into a brighter red for fall with the simple eye is absolutely just breathtaking.
And I do love the second image with the teal lip. I do love statement lips like that. I'm so into it. But I'm the type of person where like, I feel like I would do this.
You'll wear a statement lip in February.
Yeah. Like what? I don't need you to tell me when to do this. So interesting.
Absolutely.
Okay. And also too, they're going to link for the teal lip. They're going to link the Gucci one, which is $50.
Absolutely. So, absolutely. Oh, nothing they link to his drugstore.
Oh, of course not.
I think I see smoke coming from your head. Grunge meets Glam is number 4.
What about this makeup is grunge?
Yeah.
Besides their ugly clothes that look like Beetlejuice, like Nightmare Before Christmas movie.
Latte Beetlejuice. That's the trend for fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to get the Beetlejuice movie, the remake, and Lydia's going to be wearing this dress.
Yes.
Like, I don't understand.
Which also, how the picture of just her, like just her face, not the fashion photo, how is that not latte makeup? You know what I mean?
It's a lighter version of latte makeup.
Instead of brown lips, it's like a slightly nudie, but it's all just browns and nudes.
I guess the part that's throwing me off are the clothes no, because this is makeup trends.
I think they just pulled that because of the makeup they have on.
But like, you're telling me that this is supposed to be grunge in a glam
makeup
way?
I guess. You know what chaps my ass? Whenever things like this love to take something artistic and in the margins, like grunge makeup, grunge culture, emo, whatever. And then to me, it's so condescending to just slap the word but glam on the end. Because you know what that says to me? It's their way of saying grunge, but pretty.
Yes.
It's so condescending.
You're
it's saying,
so right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
That's actually a fantastic point. Grunge meets glam,
It's
meaning
Mean
that
Girls.
grunge wasn't glam.
That's what I mean. It's Mean
But we're
Girls.
making it glam.
Like, do what the freaky kids do, but like pretty. That's what they're saying. It's so Mean Girls. You know what I mean?
This is going to make me sick.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Because look at her makeup. There's nothing. If that was Regina George and she can, and God bless this model. We're not saying her. She probably didn't even know they pulled her photo. But if she came in and was like, I'm the popular girl was like, this is grunge or whatever. People who did grunge makeup or knew grunge culture enjoyed really artistic grunge makeup would look at her and be like, you tried. But this is their condescending way of saying, do what the freaks do, but just like not ugly and weird. It's so gross. They do this all the time. Meets glam. What does that mean? Grunge is glam.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, grunge is glam.
It's yucking someone's yum.
Yes.
You are yucking someone's yum.
It's so classist and whatever of like, oh, but don't be messy and weird. Make it elevated. They're using glam might as well be a synonym for elevated. Who are you to say, because guess what? You elevated it to the point that it's no longer grunge. So.
And it's boring.
You get an F. Yeah. I'd rather see grunge makeup.
Yeah. Give me grunge makeup.
Because even these models, all they did was slap black all over their eye. There's nothing like unique about the makeup other than messy eyes everywhere.
And it's honestly, looking at them, it's boring and it washes them out. And I would totally go heavier on the eye.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very bizarre to me. Harper's bizarre.
Harper's bizarre. Yeah. And I love grunge. Even guys, oh my God. I don't know for the boys listening here or whatever. I love
Pete Wentz with that eyeliner.
Mud on me. Sometimes I take, in like fall, winter, whatever, you take a brown eyeliner, like a little bit on the waterline or even exactly on like dip angled, like a brow angled brush into the eyeliner pencil. And I'll just almost make my lash line look a little fuller. Kind of have that like Brandon Urie Panic at the Disco vibe.
Yeah.
And it's so.
Put that on, scoop me out like a pumpkin.
Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Love it.
Yes.
Not this, but love grunge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Number 5 is glowing skin. Because we didn't just have glowing skin as the trend for the past 8 months. What do you mean?
They said copy, paste, and print.
Glowing skin? We're waterboarded with glowing skin for the summer. Even when it comes to, I will say, aesthetics, if you will, seasonally, summer is my least favorite makeup season. First of all, it's too hot to wear anything, so it's going to sweat off. B, you want to be more fresh-faced because you're probably like the summer thing of like, you're probably going to go in the water or like whatever the case is. Spring is color, like mama's wearing hot pink, you know what I mean? Like crazy flowers on my eyes. And then fall and winter is the lips, the dark eyes, the dark whatever. If you think I'm bringing glowy Hailey Bieber highlighter from taint to chin, you are out of your mind. Get out of here. How is this fall?
Because someone on the Super Goop team for Glow Screen was like, we need you to, we're going to pay you $50,000 just to put our name in this article. Make it work. Yeah. We have too much. We're about to sell it to overstock.com, bitch. We got too much.
We have too much glow. We overestimated glow for the past 8 months.
I don't know what it is with these tired ass trends.
Because...
And if it is a trend that is universal for all year, don't you dare put it in this article. So if you want to claim that glowing skin is in all year, don't put it in this motherfucking article.
I know.
Why don't you put things that make sense
for the season?
Put in like flannel glam.
Yes, exactly.
Give me shit like that.
I would even come up with exactly. Also, just the simplicity of grunge. Everybody knows what grunge means, but like, what does that entail from a makeup application standpoint? If I was like, and it's funny that you just said flannel, no one's really wearing in the summer is going to embrace their red eyeshadows as much as possible. In the fall, give me that. Give me red eyeshadow. Show how to do a red burgundy deep eyeshadow. Like, What is this? Is so lazy.
I feel like we should write our own article about trends.
I know.
And we should come up with our own makeup looks and put them to shame.
I know. This is
just,
this is like unforgivable.
This is so lazy to me because I feel like they had a list and they were like, we need a few more. I'm so done with the copy and paste.
And also too, it drives me insane like when you hear glowy skin, because from a makeup artist standpoint, it's like that could be 5 different products. What are you talking about? Where's the glow coming from?
And also too, glowing skin, you said this for the summer one, glowing skin doesn't work for everybody.
Preach.
Cut the shit.
Preach.
Because
yes.
I feel like if you're writing an article, this needs to, like, I'm going to give them the credit, like Latte Makeup.
Yeah.
You can make that work for every skin type, tone,
brown
texture,
eyeshadows,
everything.
brown eyeshadow.
Right. And every type, tone, and texture can use it.
Because what is the glow? First of all, I mean, in the photo they picked, she's got L'Oreal Glotion on her chest. But then the face, are we using a glowy primer, a glowy foundation, or did we just a glowy eyeshadow, a glowy highlighter? It looks like they just slapped a glowy highlighter all over their brow bones. What does that entail? So,
and also in the fall, to me, where are you incorporating glowy skin into grunge makeup and to make it more fall-esque?
Completely.
So if you're doing glowy skin, that automatically makes it a fall trend. I feel like this list, you should be able to maybe compile different trends together to make a cohesive look.
Absolutely. And they should complement one another. These are all so contradictory. You know, something that I find myself doing, if I was writing this as far as like a glow would go, like you're saying with how does it incorporate into other makeup looks? I find myself in the fall and winter pushing my limits of using more golden highlighters, as deep as I can go with a highlighter before it's
giving
too
you a
dark
cast,
of a highlighter.
yeah.
Exactly. Where in the summer, which is what this photo is, I want the champagne blinding, like Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector all over my face, like that, just from everywhere, because a golden highlighter is going to complement all the warm tones of fall and holiday with your browns and the pumpkin spices and whatever. Like a golden is going to look so beautiful. So push your limits a little with your skin tone, which for me, it's the Revlon Skin Lights, which we always talk about.
Oh my gosh. Those are great.
I think 201, it's as gold as I can go without it. It's perfect.
Giving you that overcast of
exactly
color.
That with a red eye or a dark green deep eye. Like that is stunning because it works so well in this season. Be more thoughtful.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. I feel this is where it feels AI generated, is that I feel like they're not hand picking and being thoughtful of what trends can go together. Again, I would think of if there's 10 trends in this list, I should be able to pick out a couple and incorporate them.
They all work together.
Seamlessly.
They all work together.
This is lazy and it's tired, and you're repeating trends that you do for spring. Watch when the winter one comes out, glowing skin because you're dry.
Because you're dry.
Look wet.
Well, that was summer. It was called
fresh
wet
and
skin.
dewy.
Yeah.
You want dewy grass skin?
Yeah.
Girl.
It gets worse from here. So buckle up. We're going to take a break. Kevin needs to do a shot.
And we're back. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Oh, my God.
It's bright in here.
It's bright.
I know.
I have a headache. Girl, I'm not doing well. Girl. Oh, my God. I'm fucked. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Let's keep it going.
Energy. Oh, my God. We're doing the top 10 fall makeup trends. We are here with the latter 5. All right.
Girl, I am struggling.
Look at this. After grunge makeup, bold lips, everything, minimal makeup. And who is this Anne Boleyn they took for the photo? Who is that?
Interview with the Vampire.
Elizabeth I.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Like, after grunge makeup. Grunge makeup, statement lips, bold eyes.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
Latte makeup, and then minimal makeup.
Is she even wearing makeup?
I don't think it's literally
foundation.
And like they pinched her cheeks and she bit her lips. What are we doing? And then the other one is just like a clean base. The other one just has very clean foundation. Both of them a clean foundation. And up close, the one, not Anne Boleyn, but the other one with the necklace on, she has like kind of like a pink wing liner, like a little bit of a statement, but it's a muted pink liner.
Okay, but also too, if you're going to do anything on your eyes, put the mascara on. Minimal makeup doesn't mean no no mascara where you look like a naked mole rat.
100%. I
And
know.
girl,
Yes.
Miss Girl, it's fall makeup. What's fall? Halloween. You look like an ooky spooky fucking witch vampire.
Ghost. That is who haunts your house.
That is some ooky spooky. I am the ghost of Christina.
What is going on? That is a midwife.
She was on the Titanic. She went down.
Yes. That's why she has no makeup on.
Yeah.
Washed off.
Lather, rinse, repeat.
Yeah. Cold plunge.
Oh my God. Here we go again.
I'm jealous of your sunglasses.
Go get a pair. Oh, go get a pair. Girl. Okay. Love that.
I'm over here now.
Yeah. Oh, that is weird. Oh, I could not imagine sitting there. You look like the dad on the beach that's matching his sunglasses to a shirt. You literally look like you're Shark Boy. You look like you have 3D glasses on.
That's what these are.
They're giving 3D glasses.
These are the Michaela collection. I like those better.
These come in brown.
Yes.
Go put the brown ones on. Yes, much better.
We are slowly turning into just
You know
old
what you
women.
look like? I need you to put on a big gold chain.
Yeah.
And you look like you would be someone's manager, like a social media manager.
Yeah, hey, darling, you're going to be a star.
You're going to be a star. You need to do, the movies and the shows and that.
Show a little skin.
Do the audition with your out.
Yeah. A sleazy manager. That's exactly what this is giving. Yeah.
With the hair and everything.
Totally.
You look like a gay Guy Fieri.
Totally. You look like
you want to come to my flavor town? Bam.
Yeah.
Oh, I put who was that? That was Bam was
Emerald.
Yeah. I put the Bam. Oh well. Hey, I mean, best of both worlds.
This is so much better.
Isn't this lovely?
Oh, this is great.
I think we need to do this.
Yeah. We need pocketbooks.
Yeah.
On our lap. Yeah.
Oh, the SpongeBob meme with the purse.
Yes. Yeah. This is rotted.
I don't get the, like you said too, the contradictory nature of all of these looks.
What are we doing?
Like I said, I should be able to close my eyes if these were. I have your 10 photos up here. One of you is going to be America's Next Top Model. I should be able to put these 10 trends out, close my eyes, pick 5 of them, and I should be able to take everything from those and create a cohesive look. What am I doing?
If you did everything on this list, you would look like a serial killer.
But how am I able to do minimal
and grunge,
glam, but then glam, but then
a statement lip,
but make it a statement lip wearing minimal makeup,
latte makeup, but only using one eyeshadow. It's all
but make
over.
it minimal.
Yeah.
To me, this is a joke.
This one's ridiculous because minimal makeup would be like I was just saying, summery, because maybe it's hot, you don't want to feel the makeup on, whatever. But again, I wouldn't even call it minimal makeup in summer. I would call it like light, like how to do like maybe with tinted SPFs and how to cut corners to have less product on. But when we're talking about fall and winter, it's not a heat issue, depending on where you live, whatever. And aesthetically speaking, aren't we talking about makeup here? Like, so this trend is don't wear it? I don't get, like, you know what I mean?
I want to know the listed products underneath this. That was like, what are we recommending here?
Rhode skincare.
Yeah,
totally. Next up is all about eyes. So instead of a statement lip, now you don't do a statement lip and you do your eyes instead.
So I can appreciate that they're trying to give you options.
Yes.
But Mary, so if I'm all about eyes, but then I'm trying to then pick a lip for myself, and I'm like, well, then am I going to do a latte lip with this or no lip?
Statement lip?
Or minimal lip?
Yeah.
Or just stay home and I'm not going to go out anymore and makeup scares me. And that's why people...
You wonder why people give up. Yeah. This is ridiculous.
If I knew nothing about makeup and I saw this, I would be like,
this is worse than the summer.
This is by far worse.
And it's funny because I feel like the 3 I pulled from IPSY are exponentially better than anything Bazaar picked. Because I guess the way I would translate this, like, so what would our version of this be? I like maybe the colors they picked for the purple. First of all, look at that model.
I mean, both are stunning.
Both are stunning. The dark skin model, that purple on her.
And you know what, though? The model on the left, I would honestly say if we went a little heavier on the under eye, just slightly smokier, this would be more grungy to me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's unapologetically, like it's up to the brow bone. It's more smoked out. It's not just black eyeshadow all over the eye.
This, to me, if you were to say this model on the left was more grunge, and truly, I will argue... The model on the right, give me that for minimal makeup.
Exactly.
Give me that
perfect skin,
soft, beautiful, diffuse skin with a statement eye.
2 eyeshadow colors. She has a beautiful lavender
solo shadow.
Yeah, she has a beautiful lavender on the top, a green smoked out on the bottom with like probably a little bit of lip liner and lip gloss.
That's minimal to me.
That's minimal. And I love that at least with this photo, like, let's call it play with color. Because even that's what I love about fall particularly is like you can kind of do anything. Because even imagine the dark skin model there, like her with like a big like emerald trench coat, like to match that green on under the eye. Like you can pull so many colors, can really be fall aesthetic.
Yeah.
So
and I think both of these fit a fall aesthetic.
Yes.
With picking those tones, I just wouldn't call it
all about eyes. Yeah.
No, I think they both fit different trends entirely. And I think we're out of touch, clearly.
Absolutely. Okay, now we're to IPSY. So now we have emerald eyes. First of all, Zendaya, to me, is like the prettiest person alive. Which, I love.
Not the peppermint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
They were so much more specific, which
Emerald,
I like. Girl, and let me tell you, this lip choice with this emerald eye,
I love it.
Is perfection.
I love it.
Whenever I do green or blue eyes, I always want to do a nude lip. It's like I love a cool tone nude. I do a cool tone nude. Mama's washed out like Downy. Like, and you have to find that nude that has just enough pink in it to bring the color in.
Well, and that's what I started to learn too, because I was always so much the person that I would avoid nudes with peach or pink in it.
Yeah.
But I had to learn that in every nude, there is always peach or pink. It's just the level.
Exactly.
So tissue test. I love doing this in stores. I love swatching it on my hand. Great, fine, dandy, wonderful. Your lips are not the color of the back of your hand, Mary.
Yep.
So if you're not going to try it on, tissue test it and see the undertone of that. I feel like, especially because she has more of that warm yellow. Zendaya has that warm yellow undertone in her skin with this soft, peachier, pinky nude lip. I mean, really outstanding and beautiful. And like you're saying too, you got to find the right nude with the right amount of color in there for you.
Absolutely.
To still keep it nude without going too macaroni and cheese, orange nude, because that's where it gets
that's even worse. Then I'll do my, my like hooker porn star nude with that cool tone. And I'm like, I look dead, especially with blue eyes. You can't. It has to have the touch of pink.
Yeah.
Which remember we were talking about, we loved from Hourglass, Tide and Oasis.
Yes.
So Tide is that cool tone porn star nude.
And Oasis
has just enough of that pink in it to go with a blue or a green. But an emerald eye, I mean, that's what we were pulling on the model before this, the emerald underneath her lash line.
And I love this. And this is, to me, a soft way to wear color where you're not, it's not intensely
that's not overwhelming
bold and crazy. Like people get ahead of themselves thinking, I can't pull this look off because it's a color.
Yes.
I need to go more neutral so I don't stand out too much. I think people are too afraid of like, I'm walking down the hallway in high school and people are going to talk about me wearing green eyeshadow.
Who does she think she is?
Yeah.
That's everyone's apprehension with makeup. I think that or not knowing what to do. But I think when it comes to maybe if you do, yes, it's about like maybe not wanting to stand out. But I don't know. That's what I love about makeup is
being creative.
Exactly.
So,
and you're right. This is such a beautifully executed way of doing color. Because even to call this emerald eye, but it is such a muted, it's not
green
emerald. Yeah, exactly. It's not emerald like Wizard of Oz. It's like a nice green with a little bit of like, it seems like a silver or a champagne in the middle.
Kind of give it that spotlight effect. I love it.
And you know what I love about green eyeshadow for this reason is looking at this photo of her. She has brown eyes. Look how Color Wheel, again, it's bringing out all of the gold in her eyes because of the contrast of that. It's so beautiful. That's why even for me with brown eyes, I love purple for brown eyes because it brings out all of the gold.
It's really the perfect shade too for her skin tone that it's not too Kelly green too.
This makeup
I feel
is exquisite.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Look at her eyebrows.
Yeah.
That ombre in the center, the contour, her skin. Oh my God.
Whoever did this is incredible.
All right, next up we have Blushing Beauty. So So again, this is another IPSY one. Tell me, really, to me, the trend is like, don't be afraid to blush, is the translation. And I love
this. I love this color harmony between the lip, the eye, and the cheek.
Yes.
This harmonious like flush of color in all different intensities.
Yes.
Because it's the same color everywhere, just more saturation.
Yes.
In the eye and the lip, and that wrapped blush up to the temple.
Wow. This is very Pat McGrath.
Oh my gosh, it even reminds me of a softer version of the Christina Aguilera makeup from one of the previous videos that we did. And it's so funny, I ran into somebody that worked at MAC who watched the podcast and they were like, oh my God, this person did that makeup. Okay. And they were like, it was like very much their style. And I was like, oh wow, yeah, no, I loved it. It was great.
Yeah.
I said the brows were a choice.
Yes.
But I mean, this is
skin
very,
tone.
girl, yeah.
So on someone's actual biological skin tone, this looks breathtaking.
This is so
Isn't
beautiful.
This?
And exquisite with the blending and everything is so perfectly placed on her.
And I have to say too, like without a photo said to me like fall makeup, heavy blush. I don't know if I would have computed, but seeing this is absolutely fall. This is unbelievable. I mean, and even holiday. But honestly, holiday, it has a little bit too much warmth in it.
Do you remember
like just
the NYX palette that you had me buy, the Earth palette?
Oh my God.
You remember that?
About a fall,
talk about a
flashback.
Yeah.
Yes.
That flashback to that.
It's exactly what you could have done this with.
It was that Earth palette. And that was, you showed that to me and you made me buy that years ago.
Wow.
And I remember like to this day, that was one of the things that was so breathtaking about that color story is this. I'm head over heels with this. I love this.
I'm going to try to find a photo of that palette.
Oh my God. I think I still have it because it was so nostalgic.
I got rid of it. Yeah.
It was nostalgic for me. I had to keep it because I was like, oh my God, I need this palette in my life forever. And it reminds me of that color story.
This is so beautiful. And I have to say too, again, whoever did this makeup to have, and you know how I feel about this, I've said this a lot, to have a bold eye and a bold lip that are not fighting each other at all is a triumph.
Oh yeah.
This is unbelievable to have that much of an eye and a dark, deep lip.
And I got to give them credit too, where credit is due. Look at the forehead, glowy.
Oh, yes.
But it's that dewy, radiant skin without being oversaturated. So it's funny, glowing skin can be done correctly.
Yes,
Mama.
yeah. And would we do the podcast in these sunglasses like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold my piece
Yeah.
here. You are sweaty. Those hands are sweating, honey. Are you all right? Oh my God. Holy fuck.
Disgusting.
Oh my God, you are wet.
Yeah. I have sweat droplets running down my calves. It's so hot in here. Why do you think I'm in a sleeveless shirt?
I just assumed it was oil, but it's sweat.
You're really pushing it. I know. I'm hot as
wow. Oh my God.
I swear to God, this past like year or so, like my body is completely, I think you go through like a second puberty, like when you're like 29, 30, 31. My entire body has changed. Casey always used to run hotter. Like I would kill him because he would always want air on and he was a furnace and he'd want it cold, cold, cold. Now I fight him tooth and nail. I'm like, put the air on, leave it on, because he's like cold. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm sweating. I never sweat. I never had beads of sweat. I have sweat running down my calves.
I will, and this is going to sound nuts, and I hope you're the same way because I feel like we're very similar in this regard. It could be December, January, freezing temperatures.
Yeah.
I have a fan in my room going at all times.
Absolutely.
If not the
ceiling fan.
I need a fan.
I need moving
blowing
air. I need moving air.
I will not sleep in a room with still air.
Absolutely. I like my air like I like my water bubbling. Not still. Because I feel like when it's still like that, I feel like my carbon dioxide is just going like like right back in me. I need to feel circulation.
And it's almost like, is it a white noise thing? Yes.
Yes.
Is it also a temperature thing?
Absolutely.
Also, yes.
Yes.
Two things can exist simultaneously.
100%.
And because mama can't be sleeping like that.
Yes, I can't do it.
No.
I can't. I'm so hot. I know.
Oh my God.
So yes, enough of me being sweaty.
Fall makeup.
Yeah. And you're always saying too, like take a little of your blush. Like let's say the grocery store version of this.
Yeah.
Take a little of your blush, run it through the crease, pat a little something shimmer, a gold shimmer with this. I need, and I rarely look at photos like this. I need a list of everything that's on her face because that I have never quite seen such a perfect, comprehensive through line of color throughout it.
And I'm going to say something, and I can't believe I'm about to say this because I am so disgusted usually with lip colors like this. Those in between.
Absolutely.
It's a red, it's a brown, it's a berry, it's a this, it's a that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a basic Betty lip.
Yes. It's Laura Mercier.
It's Laura Mercier, Bobbi Brown melted together in the same factory.
Absolutely.
the glasses on
Absolutely.
the nose is not helping our old lady aesthetic.
I know.
We're like, honey, could you believe it?
Yeah.
Look at her.
I wish I could do my lips like that. Yeah.
How do you make your eyelashes
How do you
like
do
that?
that? You're
But
right.
you know, these lips are so
It's everything and
flattering.
nothing. Yeah. Yes. It's everything and nothing. Yes. It becomes so much that it goes back to zero. Yeah.
Quite literally,
Yeah.
but it is so right on
It's
her.
so right.
She looks so
Holy
good. And I
shit.
mean, my God, I mean, give
This
it up.
is fall. Good
I mean,
job, Ipsy.
hands down to whoever this makeup artist is.
Yeah, my God. Yeah, take a little of your blush, a little shimmer on the thing, and don't be
this-
afraid of heavier blush.
This term, blushing beauty,
Absolutely.
you got the trend right.
Good for them.
Here's the thing. IPSY probably has people that are more in the know
Absolutely.
and that they're more current.
Yes.
Where we're
And
not
isn't
doing
Ipsy's
AI
Michelle
generated titles.
Yeah. And isn't Ipsy Michelle Fun? She started Ipsy.
Shut up. Is it really?
You didn't know that?
No.
That's why, yeah, Michelle Fun, the
OG
I don't care what
YouTuber.
anybody says because they're all claiming they're the OG.
No, she's the OG beauty YouTuber.
is Michelle Fun. She invented beauty YouTube. And I think she still does have a channel, but she kind of pulled back from it years ago.
She was the OG.
Yep. Who
creator.
founded Ipsy? Michelle Fun.
Wow.
In 2011.
I
Co-founded.
had no idea.
Yep.
That is really cool. Wow.
And they're doing really well because Ipsy just bought
BoxyCharm.
everything. Now, when I get my Ipsy thing that they send me, there's like all the companies they own, and it's like 4 subscription services are all owned by Ipsy.
Shut up.
Yeah, she's like
because
killing it.
It was a big deal. I had BoxyCharm, and then when I got an email saying Ipsy is acquiring BoxyCharm, and they were like, no need to move. We're going to transition you over to Ipsy. I love it so much more now.
Yes.
Ipsy has their shit together.
Yep.
They have such a great business model. Good for them.
Absolutely.
Love them.
Yes.
So shout out to Ipsy. Love that. This next one is going to be our last one. All
right.
right. Let's see what it is.
Lashes for days.
Okay.
And let me tell you, they're not
right.
in here, but where are our Kiss Impress
the
lashes?
Impress lashes.
Mama.
Is that these?
No, but it should be. And basically, I say that to say that Kiss Impress lashes is this trend. Because this is the thing. When it came to strip lashes, even me, I always say I could do lashes on other people with my eyes closed. Doing them on myself, I'm having a mental breakdown.
Really?
I hate it. I honestly think it's just the curve of my eye. I have to do like a 3/4 lash, so my inside always pops. You used to be at Sephora with tweezers doing my lash.
Oh my
Because
God.
my eyes aren't very like flat.
Nothing
They're very
is the
this.
worst when you were like
Half an hour into a 10-hour shift and your lash pops.
and your lash
game
is
over.
popping, and then it's like you don't have glue, so then you got to
No.
buy glue. I'm not using a tester around this eye.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, girl.
I will say I feel like a strip lash to do just a strip lash with barely any makeup, or barely any eyeshadow or liner. Mama, that is skill because you gotta tuck that bitch all the way down to that lash line.
yeah.
Their liner hides all sins. You know what I mean? When you're doing a lash band, there could be a centimeter, a little space between your lashes and the
Right.
lash, but you don't see it from the thing. To have, and I think I don't know if it looks like she has liner on the outside half, but those Kiss Impress lashes, if you really want to do,
Oh my God.
they are like.
I was so skeptical putting
I
lashes
know.
under my eye.
What episode? That was 2 episodes ago. We talked
it?
about the Kiss Impress.
I think so.
It was
2. Yeah. No, 3 episodes ago. You're wasting money on these TikTok
viral makeup products.
Yeah.
You're wasting your money on these viral makeup products.
God,
It
we
was
just
we're done. Yeah, we're fried.
don't know what's
I'm
happening.
melting.
Watch,
Yeah.
my audio is probably done.
Done. Yeah,
My
yeah.
audio probably cut out again.
Again, on the episode, I'll put it in the description. You're wasting your money on these viral makeup products. It was the Kiss Falscara shit show. Don't do it. Kiss came out with the Impress lashes, and it basically is literally a little individual, but a little stack, like maybe 3, and it has a little piece of like tape on it. You take it, and you literally underneath your lash. They are so easy to put on, and it's under your lashes, so there's
Yeah.
nothing on top. Like this is unbelievable. This is
Yeah.
a matte transition color with like a bone yellow matte on the inside to brighten up with just lashes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And I love
is
this
stunning.
like bright under eye. The complexion
The
is beautiful.
blush.
Everything is balanced so well. And I have a question for you. So going back to the lashes though,
Yes.
specifically, how do you feel about lashes that are like mascara all over and then just do a half lash on the like the outside? How do you feel about that?
So mascara all over the lashes and then a strip lash, half lash.
Yeah, like a half just on the ends to add flair.
I kind of do that, but I wouldn't say it's like it depends on what you mean by half lash. Like when I do it, like I would say they come to about like here.
I'm talking even less than that.
Yeah, I'm not. No, not a little rinky dinky like 1/4 lash. Like I'm talking. I do like a
because I've seen
do a 3/4 lash.
I've seen the girls, the gays, and the theys all over TikTok doing the little the piece lash, and I swear to you, if I ever did that,
I know
I would look like who done it.
Well, because it looks like your natural lashes. Well, let's be real. Comparing any human being's real lashes. Maybe other than Allie Glines, who just is a freak with like those lashes. Most people's lashes compared to a lash are good. It's going to make them look more wiry and crazy because it's not perfect. So it's 90% wiry and crazy and then this little broom at the end.
Right. Yeah. And I'm like, Mary, what are we doing here? What are we, what is this like? Because you know who does it and you know who always does it. And it's so stunning. Trevor Barrett.
Yes.
Always does the half. And I'm like,
I know.
Why does this look so amazing?
Because I think he has very almond eyes.
So it fits the eye shape.
Yes, it's not as where with me.
I have hooded eyes, so I'm
yes, and we have very like kind of like this girl, but her eyes are tilted up a little bit. My eye is like this, so if I just have it on the end, it just looks like it got caught in the crease. It's not lifting anything. Yeah. I need the lift to start halfway in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was going to say another thing, if you're a fan of lashes like this, but you like strip lashes, something Allie Glines did when I was on her channel was so mind-blowing. We like a flare lash, which is like what these are, where they're thinner on the inside and then it gets longer because that gives you lift for hooded eyes, especially because it's creating, look at her eye. It's literally almost making everything go up.
Yeah.
Compared to a lash that's this either short on the inside, longer on the center, and then short on the outside, or the same length, it's not going to give you that lift.
No, but you're just going to get this kind of like block.
Exactly. But where Allie and Trevor have those lifted kind of more cat eyes, it was a lash that was short on the inside and shorter on the outside. And then she cut each lash, or she cut one lash in half because they're identical, use them on half lashes to build up and give uniformity. And then she gets double the wear because she's only using one lash for every eye look. Because it's symmetrical, she cuts them in half and gets 2 half lashes. But with a flare lash, it's obviously short and long, so you can't do that. And I was like, I never would have thought of that. So you're saving so much money because you're getting a wear out of one lash. I was like, that is brilliant. But I have to say that Kiss, I just bought them, which speaks volumes because I never buy makeup anymore.
And they're so expensive for what they are.
Kiss.
And you can't reuse them.
Tell me about it. Send this podcast to Kiss. I don't know how you have to do it, everybody. But Kiss, Kevin and I have a complaint. We love these lashes, but you're only selling them in the pack that's $17 with that tweezer no one wants and doesn't help. Give me a Jagunda pack of nothing but the lashes. I'll use my own tweezers.
And that pack should be $20.
Absolutely.
For a whole pack of them. Give me 4 or 5 rows.
Rows, exactly. Because I love them.
I want more than 2 lengths.
Preach.
I want mega long.
Yep.
And I want mega short daddies.
Yeah. I want none. Businesswoman.
I want minimal makeup.
Yes. Yeah, grunge. Yeah. I want none. Businesswoman. Stripper. Hooker. Like, I want everything.
There's a difference.
Yes.
Sex worker.
Absolute sex worker. Absolutely.
Sex worker.
I want all yes. I want from short to long.
100.
And give me another thing with these packs like that they make. Stop giving me a full row of shorts, a full row of mediums, and a full row of longs. You know we're using more medium and longs. I want 2 medium and longs for every 1 short. Because then inevitably my pack ends up with I have 10 unused shorts. Short cuts. And what am I going to use them?
I feel like I smell a Johnny and Kevin collab with Kiss Impress lashes.
Come on, girl. Kiss has collaborated with Meredith about 90 times this year. They're like the only one she collaborates with.
Bring it on. Beautiful, bothered, and bankrupt lashes.
Come on. Yes.
We would come out with maybe 2 different styles.
Oh my God.
And then just
the
kill
spikes
it.
And
and we would kill it.
I'm telling you.
We would have the perfect lashes in the game. Kiss.
Yeah.
Anybody. I used to know somebody that worked at Kiss too. Too bad. I don't think she's there anymore. Oh. And we could have been.
Oh.
I could have. Oh well.
Anyway, I love this. Yeah. All the IPSYs I loved.
The IPSY ones were amazing.
Spot on. Maybe like one of the Harpers we didn't hate, but mostly they got our blood boiling.
Okay, Tracy. What was that?
Yeah. Okay, it sounded up to me, and your face was weird. But then once I saw the panic on your face, it did sound weird. You went into a weird, register. Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's what it was. That's what you get. Even your voice is tired of it. Yeah. Oh, my God. This ain't the one. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, everybody, that is it for a brand new episode of Beautiful and Bothered. Make sure to subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review, but most importantly, share this podcast with your friends. Send it to your mom, your nana, your sister, your brother, your gay brother, your lesbian sister, and share it with them. Because the more that listen, the more cool shit we can do for you.
That is so true. Bestie.
Good
job.
I think. And if you watch your podcast one day early, make sure to subscribe to the official Beautiful and Bothered YouTube channel. Wherever you are, we hope you are happy, safe, and healthy. And remember,
you are beautiful, Tracy. Goodbye. Oh my God.